Broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for August 25th, 2009. Let's get on it. Headlines. The one you be waiting for, the Afghanistan election. So far, with only 10% of the count or less, because in some parts like southern Afghanistan, where there's heavy fighting already in Kandahar, already there was heavy bombing by the Taliban in Afghanistan, the TIAs, which I call it. They killed 30 people, and so far, because of the election, and during that election, only a few people voted. They kind of sneaked out of the house. They had to creep. Yeah. And it wasn't creeping like Luther Vandross said, go to creep out tonight. Sure like to get out. No, it's like creeping so they won't get killed, because they was in a threat mode. So I said 10% or less of the count, and they saying now that Hamid Karzai leads Dr. Abdullah, you know, he should have the mic, Abdullah, by a slim lead right now. Too close to call, plus reportedly some of the election voting paper was thrown out on the road, plenty of them. So the thing is, here it is, Hamid Karzai has 40.6% to Dr. Abdullah 38.4%, which in turn is just saying that Karzai has 41%, and the other guy, Dr. Abdullah, has 38%, which I say both is a fraud. Like Dr. Abdullah said, it's a fraud, and it's fixed. Where some of the votes is thrown on the road, and they gathered it up and found out that it was, hey, who knows? It could have been Dr. Abdullah's, you know, that the people who was picking on. You see, Karzai, you know, that's a lot of corruption that's going on. No wonder the Taliban in Afghanistan are bombing and starting wars, because they feel that it may be an unfair election. Is that a conspiracy theory going on? I know that guy in Washington who was talking about judging the elections, and he said everything was fine. Yeah, that's because you are in Washington, D.C. looking at it. You're not there. If you was there with your one blinking eye, because his eye was blinking all the time, you would be shot by the Taliban in Afghanistan, the TIAs, for starting the election and seeing that everything is fair, for lying. So what's happening also when you got the Speaker of the House, which is Mir Shala Mashini, Speaker of the House, saying that this is fraud, and then to have Dr. Razizan Basitos, you know, he just got in on May 7th, and we thought he's only going to get a few votes. Maybe he just did something unique at the watering hole. Him and the other guy, Hamid Tafakri, who is a communist, And so here they are, they invited the people over there, and they said, if you vote early with me, I treat you to breakfast. Of course, hey, he treated all of them, paid for it. So Dr. Vaz's son, I call him Dr. Vaz Basados, of course, he's in third place. Hey, but treating everybody to breakfast, that could work. That ain't fault. That's just the American way of inviting people for their support. And so that and Mohammed Hazem Tafariki, in his case, because he didn't have enough money, well, he's down in maybe about close to last. But anyway, they all have protests on Karzai, along with the woman Sheila Atta, because she want to put on pants. Maybe she, make her feel quite sensual. But anyway, that's what's going on. You got 6 to 7 candidates who want to file a protest, but also demanding a worldwide protest going on for this election. And the key thing is, whoever get up to 50%, that means there will be no second runoff. That it'd be declared a winner. Well, of course, just as long as you got terror bands in Afghanistan, maybe they working for Karzai. By having, he telling them, keep starting the wars and bombing. That would get a few people out of the house, and most of them are going to vote for me. I'll win, hands down. Yes. And then we'll negotiate a good deal. Conspiracy theory. So, I'll be back and let you know that that election is not far from over. It is not far from over. And this is LTL Editorial News. We'll be back after this.